That's how I look at the end of the day.
Not every day.
That's how I look with the lady behind me on the plane. That I don't know if she was trying to bake a cake in the seat pouch in front of her or what it was. But the whole flight I was like, and then I looked back. Maybe looking back like this didn't help. Like, but she's back to just doing something. We should have like our top 5 pet peeves on planes, right?
Oh.
So number one, people who can't get up out of their seat and move without using everyone's back of their seat as the like a handrail. So especially bless your heart if you're on the end, you know, and people are moving from seat to seat and you're sitting there like,
It's whiplash.
yeah, you know, it's like they don't even notice the head bobbling while they're excuse me.
They don't even say excuse me though. They just
They just do it.
It's just oblivion.
Um,
Number 2.
Actually, these aren't in any particular order. They're as they come to mind.
Okay.
So 2 would be just watching people not knowing how to get their bags in the overhead compartments. I could never be a flight attendant because so help me at some point I'd be like, get off the plane. Just get off the plane. But I'm just get off the plane. You know, it's you know, it's like when you go to Cracker Barrel and they have like the little game where you try to move the pegs. It's they think it's like that. They're like trying to figure out how to get their bag up there, and everyone else is looking at them like,
Wheels in first, up on its side.
that's it. Wheels in first, up on its side. Boom. You know, and the people who know better are the ones that they shove it up and then they're back in seat 25. And they're like, someone else will deal with it. Or just put it up there and they just keep on walking, right? What's another one?
Another one is everybody congregating, even if they're in group 8.
Oh my gosh. So, all right. So we're usually group 3 on American, right? Because we're platinum, right? And so, yeah, we wait for first class. Wait, well, first is always concierge, and there's usually never anyone on concierge. Then it's military with ID,
wheelchairs,
babies. People with lots of babies, and then it's first class. Mm-hmm. Then group 2, then us, and invariably you're there, and we usually stand back a bit, not just because of COVID, but also just because people. But you get ready to walk up, and there's like all these people in front of you. You're like, oh, and they're like, oh no, I'm group 8. It's like, what? Then why are you right in front here? You've got a long way. It's just whatever. So.
And another one is people just taking forever to find their seat.
Yes.
And not having any idea, and then taking forever to get in their seat.
At some point, it's like most people in America have been on planes. Most people in America know how to count. But you'll see people getting on and they're looking and they'll have like number row 40. And starting at row 5, they're looking up. It's like, okay, this is row 9. You don't have to look up again for another 2 miles. You just keep walking. And then the
last one, go ahead. I've got another one.
I was gonna say, then they get to their row and they're like trying to figure out what seat.
Yep.
It's like, okay, it's either A, B, C,
D,
E, F, and go on, right? And they've got them right up there on the top. And it's like they're sitting in the aisle seats like, no, you're in the middle. What? Yeah, no, you're in the middle. And that's also the people who, like, they see an empty seat and they just sit there like it's Greyhound. It's like, no, you can't just pick the seat that you want.
And for me, the other one is, they're kind of combined. So people with little kids who don't pay attention to them, and the little kid ends up just putting their foot like next to you.
Yeah.
Or grown people who do the same. So either their feet are in your back, or their knees are in your back, or up resting on your armrest.
You've had that happen.
Yeah.
And I've seen that in videos where someone will like have their foot on behind you, have their foot on the armrest. I would stab it with a plastic fork. I would just like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was my meal or something. You know, I thought it was a Taliban. And I'm just stabbing at it. So,
Taliban.
let's pick stuff up. Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can think of.
All right, so we figured we would take this time here in lovely Guayaquil to just share a little bit of pet peeves while we enjoy our time out here. So hope you enjoyed that. And if you have comments or other pet peeves, post them down below, like the video, and do all the other stuff that we do on YouTube now. All right, thanks.
Bye.